Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
But I'm saying, why come here just to curse us
What's
up?
happening, man? I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you on your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
Okay.
You understand me? Straight up like a man.
So what's the issue?
No sugar. Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come.
This fraud Toka. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another stream, Habibis. We're here to do a preview. We're here to talk all things Liverpool versus Arsenal this Sunday. There is so much for us to unpack, so much for us to discuss, so much for us to get to. This guy, fraud, playing with my name in the chat. What a massive fraud. Anyway, guys, we're here. We're here to preview the game. Big up everyone in the chat. There was a comment earlier on that made me laugh. Big up to Trent Sloyer, Siddy, man like Mo, Vigo, Michael, man like Toka. Even though he's a fraud, big up to him. Big up to this comment. Man said, why am I awake at 12 a.m.? I have to be up for 6 a.m. Husam got me on the hook. I appreciate that, my brother. That comment really made me laugh. Big up to you, Blessed. Big up to you, JJ Ash. Big up to you, Kansab. Big up to you, my guy Cheese. Big up Halawallah Tims. Big up to Yo-Yo. Big up to Prepaid. Big up to you guys. By the way, guys, if it makes you feel any better, you know, Total Eclipse is saying it's 12 a.m. where he is. You know, Total Eclipse, just so you know, it's 3 a.m. over here. So if you think that stream is like, you know, it's a stream that's too late for you, Habibi. It's 3 a.m. over here. But listen, we're going to give you guys the content anyway. So listen, guys, I'm doing a stream at midnight. It's 3 a.m. in Jordan. Minimum you can do, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay, hit that like button. Subscribe to This is Football. Big up everyone, every single one of you elite people for your support in the month of January. So far, guys, we're absolutely elite. We're closing in on 25k. We're this close. So please like the videos, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we're here to kind of just give you guys a nice little preview for the game that's going to happen this Sunday. I don't know why I said this Sunday, like I want to say this Sunday on SummerSlam. This Sunday at the Emirates is the FA Cup game. Should Liverpool Football Club take this game seriously? So much, you know, for us to talk about. And you know, I just want to get to something. I saw a clip earlier on, man, like Tom Garrett coming out saying, oh, Mohamed Kudus makes the team of the season, not Mo Salah. Yahi, wallahi, you guys, you know, there's a picture I saw earlier on that's actually scary. I'm not even going to say goals or assists. Do you know how scary this image is right here? Do you know how crazy this is? Look at this. Look at this. Focus camera. Focus camera. Look. Big chances created in the Premier League. Salah has 17 big chances created by January. Do you understand that this guy is playmaking at a record level? And yet there's people who still doubt him. It's just, if you doubt Mo Salah at this point, you just don't know ball. I'm going to be honest with you. Anyway, should Liverpool Football Club take this game seriously? Should we go all the way? Should we, you know, cook in this game or not? Should we just be a bit more, you know, reserved, if you would like, regarding this game? There's so much for us to unpack. So stick around, stay tuned, slap the like button, subscribe to This is Football. I'm also going to be discussing lineups, all that good stuff. So yeah, get the likes up, you guys. Already 100 people in here. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. So, Habibis, you know, there's been a massive conversation that I want to start the video with, and this is a question that I want to ask all of you in the chat, because this is something that splits opinions, and rightfully so. It splits opinions of everyone. Nothing wrong with it. I'm telling you right now, there is a massive question here to ask. Should Liverpool Football Club take this game seriously? And I want to hear you guys' opinions in the chat before I say my own opinion. Should Liverpool Football Club go all out this Sunday? That's the $1 million question. Because, you know, I done a calculation, quick calculation I'm going to do again. We have 18 Premier League games left. If goes to plan, 3 Carabao Cup games, that's 21. We're currently in the round of 16 of the Europa League. So you've got round of 16, round of 8, round of 4, which is the semi-final. So that's 3 times 2, that's 6. That's 27 games. If we get to the final, that's 28 games. If we win against Arsenal, that's 29 games. And the 30th game will be the game after. And possibly if we make it to the final of this game, we essentially would be in the territory of almost 30 plus games from now until May. Now, I will never say I'm not taking a trophy seriously or I don't want to win a trophy or blah, blah, blah. Of course I want to win a trophy. Of course I always want to win. I'm seeing what you guys are saying. Some people are saying no, rotate. Some people are saying no, I couldn't care less. Some people are saying yes, we should take it seriously. Some people are saying it's a competition. You know, it's stuff like that. And you know, I'll be honest with you. If Liverpool lost this Sunday, unless we lost in an embarrassing way or it was like humiliating or something, I don't think you're going to hear a rant from me any way, shape or form, even if we lose. I'll tell you why. As things stand, we're in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Logic dictates we will be beating Fulham, and then after that we probably face Chelsea in the final. Could be Middlesbrough, I'm going to give them their respect, but it's either Chelsea or Middlesbrough in the final. So I would say probably maybe 65%, 70% chance we win the Carabao Cup. In the Europa League, the only teams that really worry me are Bayer Leverkusen, because they're very well coached by Xabi Alonso. And I look at Jose Mourinho's Roma just because of what Mourinho's capable of. Those 2 games right there worry me a little bit. So you have 2 games that really worry me, you know, in the Europa League. So I'd say we probably have a 60% chance, 65% chance of winning the Europa League. If you say Milan, yo, Habibi, I'm not even gonna. If you're worried about AC Milan, the same team we beat with Nat Phillips and Minamino and Tyler Morton, then I'll just laugh. So there's 2 competitions that we're going to go all the way, most likely going to win. If we lose this game this Sunday, is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. Like, I know exactly when to rant. I know exactly when to be upset. I know exactly when to shout. I know exactly when to be mad at things. And I'm looking at the Sunday game, and I'll be honest with you guys, there is no need for us to be upset even if we lose this game because we're in a very good position. Make no mistake, if you're watching this on the replay as well, let me know if you agree or not right now in the chat. Guys, all pressure is on Arsenal. I'm not even trying to do the underdog thing. I'm not even doing any narratives or anything. I'm just being real. Arteta hasn't won a trophy since this whole process thing has happened. He's won it like 4 years ago with Emery and Wenger's players. I'm talking about right now with his players. He hasn't won a trophy. This team that he has formed has not tasted success yet under him, using his system, using his players. And Liverpool go into that game in a Carabao Cup semi-final and in a Europa League competition that will most likely win. I'll be real with you guys. All pressure is on Arsenal. I don't even think there's any pressure on us. I really do not believe we are literally going into a game for the first time in a really long time without any real pressure. Because, okay, if Arsenal win, and what? Am I supposed to sit up here and rant and cry about it? Of course not. Now, the pros of winning the game is it's a massive morale boost for the players because we win away at the Emirates, and there's a massive game away at the Emirates a month later. So like it could maybe set a dangerous precedent in the players' minds type thing, which we need, you know, set a positive precedent. So that could be a pro 100%. I'm not going to sit up here and deny it. Now, watching to what, you know, kind of listening to what Klopp said in the press conference, he says the Emirates away is not a place you rotate, essentially meaning he's going to be taking this competition seriously. Now, I've been trying to be a bit more positive this season, kind of look at things from a different, more positive perspective. I look at what's happening this season in our team, and I go like, okay, let's assume for the sake of argument, we sign no one in January. Bachata and Thiago are back in midfield. which is okay. Obviously, it's a positive boost, regardless of what you say. The centre-back situation worries me because Konate is an injury waiting to happen. And I always ask this to everyone who listens. I'm going to ask you guys again. Anytime Konate is down for longer than 5 seconds, are you or are you not worried? If your answer is yes, I'm worried, then that's due to his injury history. We all sit up here and there is no need for us to lie. I did not create This Is Football to stream at midnight and lie to you guys' face. Konate is an injury waiting to happen. Let's just say it as it is, you guys. It's okay. Sometimes in life, you just have to sit up here and you just have to say it as it is. Not every time you have to massage people's egos and lie. Konate is an injury waiting to happen. That's just the fact. So, looking at Ibrahim Konate and looking at, that whole situation, like, okay. So, Konate is an injury waiting to happen. Matip is out till the end of the season. Gomez has an injury in him. He's not an injury waiting to happen, but he has an injury in him. Tsimikas is injured. Robertson is injured. Obviously, we need a centre-back. And I look at the centre-back situation, and you know what's the reason why we need a centre-back? We cannot play Konate and Van Dijk as the centre-back partnership in every single game. We really can't. And that's kind of where the main problem here lies. Am I supposed to every single game in, game out, Konate, Van Dijk, Konate, Van Dijk, Konate, Van Dijk? I cannot every single game play Konate and Van Dijk. That's just not conducive to success. You need to have some sort of rotation. Now, I look at the decisions that Liverpool are making in January, and does it worry me? Of course it worries me. Of course. Bringing back Owen Beck, bringing back Reece Williams, thinking about bringing back Nat Phillips. Of course it worries me. Quansah is a very good centre-back, he has moments in him, he does well, but is Quansah a title-winning centre-back? The answer is no. And what pisses me off? Every time I open up this can of worms and I talk about transfers, someone will jump up and go like, there is no guarantee that we win a league title. Yeah, but there is no guarantee to anything in life. But you still have to put yourself in the best possible position. Now, having known that Tsimikas and Robertson are injured, Konate is a walking injury, Gomez has injuries in him, it would be suicidal for Liverpool Football Club to not sign a centre-back, in my opinion, this January. It's something that we should address 6 months ago anyway, but here we are. Now, I'll say one thing. FSG, Paul Joyce, James Pearce, whoever, cannot come out and say, hold that. They cannot come out and say that Liverpool Football Club have no money. We literally dropped a £110 million bid on Caicedo 6 months ago. We dropped the bid on Caicedo. So don't come up here and tell me, oh, Liverpool ain't got no money. Let's all cry. And we're this broke, poor club. It wasn't a fly. It was a mosquito mole. Hold that. So we have the money. We just need to sign the player. And, you look at Man City, who's obviously the biggest, villain in the Premier League. They're looking at signing Joshua Kimmich. If they do sign Kimmich, then I hope we took the FA Cup seriously and won it, because that'd be the only thing we win alongside the other two competitions, because the Premier League is just done at that point. But, I look at this current Liverpool team and I look at the game this Sunday. We're going into a game with essentially no pressure on us. And we can sit up here and we can lie and we can, oh my God, there's always pressure on big clubs. There's always pressure playing for Liverpool Football Club. Yeah, of course there's pressure playing for Liverpool. That does not mean that just because there is pressure because they play for a Liverpool Football Club, it's the same pressure that's on Arsenal because they're literally trophyless. Because Chelsea cannot go to Wembley in a season, or Middlesbrough or Fulham, and Arsenal doesn't. So the pressure is a lot more on them. Now, that will play a positive role for our players. The thing that worries me is, of course, we don't have Mo Salah, the person that's responsible for 51% of our goals. And I take myself back to the Newcastle game. Obviously, Salah had the penalty. After that, the goal that I believe it was, who scored the first goal? Curtis Jones's goal. Curtis Jones's goal was a goal. It was a pass from Mo Salah that went to Diogo Jota, who then slotted it to Curtis Jones, and he scored. The goal that Gakpo scored, he passed it, and then he scored 2 goals in that game, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. He did score 2 goals. So all the 4 goals that we scored against Newcastle, he played a role in. Now, if you ask me right now, okay, Husam, do you trust any of the remaining forwards fully? And I mean fully trust, because you can semi-trust someone, but fully trust is completely different. The one guy in this forward line that I fully trust is Diogo Jota. That's why I fully trust. Like, Jota is someone I trust all the way through. Like, if he has a chance, I trust him out of the remaining players, etc. Now, the others, Gakpo, Diaz, and Nunez, it's time, and Jota included, by the way, it's time to step up. When Mo Salah and Mane went to AFCON 2 years ago, Jota stepped up. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain stepped up. Luis Diaz stepped up. So we need these players to step up again. And I watched the Gary Neville podcast, and he said something. By the way, like, I'm not even romanticizing this whole thing. I'm just being real with it. They really do owe it to Mo for him to not come back and Liverpool are just crap just because they can't put the ball in the back of the net. Like, they need to score goals. That's the thing. So for me, it's just about them delivering on the football pitch. Simple as. Because this team needs to start delivering. This forward line needs to start delivering. This forward line needs to start putting the ball in the back of the net. This forward line needs to start giving good performances week in, week out. Now, I'll make a statement right now. Can Liverpool win the league without signing any player in January? Yes, but there's a massive caveat. We need to essentially almost be perfect from now until May. Now, looking at our fixtures, looking at the games we have, looking at our players, is it possible for us to be perfect? You know, not have any injuries or anything? That's the worrying part. So essentially, we have to go from now until May without any significant injuries. We need to have a team that's absolutely perfect, like spot on the football pitch, no mistakes, and then we can end up possibly winning the league. That's the problem. Like, and if we do sign a center back, that perfection thing goes down a little bit, because it's like, okay, now I can rotate Van Dijk and Konate. I can go like, Konate, listen, I'm going to play you in the 18 Premier League games. Europa, you can hold that. Konsa and Gomez are playing, or whoever, you know, and just switch things up. I think we really need a center back. Like, it's just, this team is screaming out for it. And this is one of the reasons why, if we lose this Sunday, I'm not going to cry about it. Because I do not think this team has what it takes to compete on all 4 fronts. I really don't. I really don't. You look at this current team, you guys, and you look at this current squad, and this is not a squad that can fight on 4 fronts. 4, I'm saying, not 1, not 2, 4 fronts. That's a whole lot of fronts to be fighting on. Like, that's a lot right there. That's a lot of fronts to be fighting on. So fighting on all 4 fronts, it's going to be very difficult for us to kind of do that, to be honest with you. So, like, it's just too much football. It's just too much football. I'm not having a defeatist attitude. I'm just saying, if we do end up losing, I'm not going to cry. I'm really not. I'm telling you from now. So, like, and exactly what James just said in the chat, Mo Salah ain't even there for January as well. So it's going to be very difficult. It's really going to be very difficult, you know, for us to compete fully. Now, with Arsenal, all the pressure's on them. The whole world is watching. Do Arsenal bottle it again, or do they not? Big up to All Sports Lounge here, who says, if Arsenal beat you, they will beat you in the Premier League match. That is absolute nonsense. Because 2 years ago, I believe it was, when we played Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, we beat them at Anfield. Sorry, we drew with them 0-0 at Anfield. And in the league game, I swear we won 4-0 at Anfield. So I don't think you can use the FA Cup logic with the Premier League logic. Those are 2 completely different things. And also, dependent how Egypt does in AFCON, Mo Salah might be back if Egypt do get knocked out, maybe quarters, stuff like that. Then he could be back. And if Mo Salah is back, obviously it makes a massive difference. Now you look at Arsenal. Arsenal right now are on a moment with lower confidence than they usually have. They just lost at the Emirates against West Ham. They lost to Fulham away, and we did a watch along for that game. They were just absolutely horrible. They then drew to us as well. I think they only have one win in 6. Correct me, Arsenal fans in the chat if I'm mistaken. I think they have one game. Well, they've only won one game in 6. So, like, they're low in confidence right now. And also, Liverpool are going into the game with no pressure. Now, the one thing I will say as well about this game in general, before I give you like predictions or any of that, you know, people are very good at calling Jurgen Klopp and stuff like that. Oh, why does Klopp moan all the time? Have you ever considered listening to what actually Klopp says before just calling him a moaner? Oh, why do you moan so much, Klopp? Moan this, moan that. Do you actually listen to what the guy says? These players are human beings. At the end of the day, whether they make 300 grand a week, 100 grand a week, 50 grand a week, they are human beings. You look at the fixture congestion and the fixture pileup. If this game ends in a draw, it does not go to penalties. If this game ends in a draw, we have a replay on our hands. If this game ends in a draw, ladies and gentlemen, we have a replay on our hands. And the last thing we need is a replay in this game. The absolute last thing we need is a replay in this game, because these players need that 2-week break. We need that 2-week break so badly, man. None of us, by the way, even Arsenal fans don't want a replay. That's the thing. So we need that 2-week break. But anyway, All Sports Lounge, thank you for the super chat, Habib. And listen, big up to the 220 people in here. This is a preview. It's midnight. It's 3 a.m. But we're here to give you guys good content regardless. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up to you, All Sports Lounge, for the super chat. Big up to all my super chatters. Hit that like button. Subscribe to This Is Football right now. So tell them, Al-Karp. Tell them, guys. Come on, hit the like button. So you look at this current situation with Liverpool. I think it was Sidi who mentioned it earlier on in the chat about the Szoboszlai injury. First of all, thank God, Alhamdulillah, it's only 2 games. You know, earlier on, just Tabang sent me, yo, Szoboszlai is out for 2 games. I was like, thank God. Not thank God that he's injured. Thank God that it's only 2 games. Because I was expecting the worst with Szoboszlai. When they said hamstring, I was like, oh my God. I was expecting he'll be out maybe 3-4 weeks, something mad, possibly like 2 months or something. I was like, yo, we don't need this right now. So thank God he's back. Thank God he's safe. 2 games is not that big of a deal. So thank God, alhamdulillah, he's back. So I'm looking at this this situation with Szoboszlai, and I'm thinking, okay, thank God he's back in 2 games. So now, remember how I said step up for the forward line? Guess who also has to step up right now? And this is someone who I have not criticized heavily, by the way. I've been very lenient with him, but I've not been impressed lately. And it's time for us to have a conversation. Bingo by McLaughlin here. This guy right here, man like Gravenberg. Guys, I realized after coming off Twitter and after doing content consistently over here, I'm actually not negative at all. I think they just beat me with this negative stick just because I was really mad at Liverpool for not having ambition, not wanting to win, which is stuff we should be all mad at, you know. So, you know, with Gravenberg, I've been really lenient. I haven't said anything crazy about the guy because he's a youngster, he's a kid. He hasn't even been, you know, we didn't even pay that much money for him anyway. But I look at the Gravenberg performances. I will ask you guys a genuine question right now. Genuine question to the chat. When's the last time we saw a good performance by Gravenberg? Not amazing, not incredible, not unreal, good. I'm saying good or above. So let's say, and not average, not above average, a good performance. So like, let's say you would give him a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10, like type of rating. The last time I can think of, I agree with Mo in the chat. Last time I can think of is probably City away when he came on and he played a part of the goal that we scored. You know, carrying the ball, stuff like that. So I feel like Gravenberch. Obviously, there's talent there. Obviously, there is talent. Obviously, we're not gonna write him off. We're gonna give him a chance. This is his first year. He's a youngster, but at the same time, this is the problem with signing youngsters, and this is the problem with players that are developing. When you're trying to win a league and when you're trying to win the big trophies, you don't have time to sit up here and just sit back and go like, I'm gonna give him time, I'm gonna give him time, I'm gonna give him time. If he does not deliver, Gravenberch essentially becomes our Europa League midfielder. McAllister's back. And I want to say a special shout out to everyone in the chat who did not turn on Alexis McAllister. I'm so proud of myself. You know, I'm actually so proud of myself for having taste. If you watch football and you have taste and you understand the sport, you do not attack our most fundamentally sound midfielder. Everyone who did not turn on McAllister, big up to you. Big up to you, because you did not turn on the midfielder that we have that's the most fundamentally sound, that can do essentially everything on the pitch. I'm so happy McAllister's back. I'm so happy. McAllister, you want him to play 6? No problem. You want him to play 8? No problem. You want him to play 10? No problem. You want to put him left wing? No problem. McAllister will play well regardless where you put him, because he's a fundamentally sound footballer. And I look at Gravenberch and I look at Curtis Jones and I look at Szoboszlai and I look at Elliott and I look at every fit remaining midfielder currently at Liverpool Football Club. It's time to step up. It's time to step up for all these players, because we are in a title race and we are in a Carabao Cup semi-finals. We have no time for huggy, lovey-dovey, you're a new player, I'ma kiss you and tell you good luck and do better next time. If you are trying to win stuff, you don't have time for that BS right there. You need players to deliver. Full stop. And I'm looking at Ryan Gravenberch, and I expect him to step up, because despite he's a youngster, he's played for Ajax, he's played for Bayern Munich, so he knows exactly what the big club pressure is. So respectfully, I'm not saying this in any disrespectful fashion. It's not like Ryan Gravenberch has played for, like, I don't know, go ahead Eagles and like Freiburg. He's played for Bayern Munich and Ajax. So bring that big club energy, bring that big boy energy to the football pitch, because that's what we need. And by the way, I think Gravenberch has played some of the best passes from midfield this season for us. Like, he's had so many good moments, so we just need him to replicate that. I love how amazing Curtis Jones is played lately, and I've been nothing but positive about Curtis Jones over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 months, maybe headed into the last 10 games of last season. And I feel like people just, once again, they tarnished me with this whole negative thing. There was a guy who summarized that in one of my videos, I think it was last week. He was like, yo, Husam, you were not wrong for criticizing Jones, because he really was ass. Like, and this is the reality. If a player is ass and he stops being ass and he delivers, I'll be the first one to say, thank God he's playing well. Same thing with Nunez. That's another guy. Guys, with all due respect, I think even the likes of Lauren and other people in the chat who consider themselves Nunez sexuals, okay? We have to just say it as it is now, you guys. Khalas. Honestly, I've had enough. There's no need for us to come up here and fake it and lie and keep hugging people. It's time for us to be ruthless, even as fans, and just go like, yo, player X, step the fuck up. Simple. Because we cannot every single time, oh my God, Darwin Nunez gets in a dangerous position. Oh my God, he creates chaos. Oh my God, he helps the team by working hard. Blah, 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 blah. When you pay that much money for a striker should deliver. Full stop. Now, Darwin, 85 million, 60 million, 70 million, whatever it is. It's not my money. It's John W. Henry's money. Mo Salah's now gone to AFCON. Darwin, this is your time to shine. Don't let us down. Don't embarrass us. And don't underdeliver. When you get a chance, score. Score your chances. No one's cussing you. I haven't called you a Ford truck all year long. I haven't insulted them at all. Uruguayan, Andy Carroll, none of that. All I'm saying is just deliver on the football pitch. That's all I'm saying. It ain't nothing crazy. It ain't nothing deep. It ain't nothing wild. Deliver on the football pitch. And speaking of deliver on the football pitch, Luis Diaz, my brother, time to step up. You're the Colombian captain. You're the most experienced forward remaining in this team. I don't want you to sulk and sit back and go back to the Diaz that we watched over the last 5-6 games, barring Newcastle. Diaz, this season, the games earlier on against Bournemouth, against Villa, and in the Europa League at the start, he was cooking. And the last game against Newcastle, I'm like, okay, welcome back, Habibi. Where has this been this whole time? Where has this Luis Diaz been this whole time? Because we've been waiting. We've been waiting for this Luis Diaz to appear. I'm so happy you've appeared again. Yo, Luis Diaz is dribbling past his fullback. Let's all stand up and start dancing. Like, finally, you're getting past your fullback. We need that stuff. You guys need to understand something. When you take away the player that's responsible for 51% of your goals, you need the rest to step up. Essentially, we're the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe Bryant is out for 5 games. We need Pau Gasol. We need Derek Fisher. We need Ron Artest. We need these guys to step up. Simple as. Now, obviously, you can't fill the void made by Mo Salah, but at least don't embarrass us. At least don't be so shit that you can't even link up play or do anything. Like, have some form of level, have some form of like, you know, production. And I'll take it a step further. I think, you know how we put ourselves in a good position without Salah on this team? Tell you how. I want you guys to think about what I'm about to say. It's not even the attack. You know what it is? It's the defense. If Liverpool Football Club are capable of keeping clean sheets and defending and not conceding any silly goals, we put ourselves in the best possible position. In the next 5 games, if Liverpool Football Club keep 5 clean sheets, I back 1 in the 11 to at least get a goal. Now, this now links back to what I'm about to say with Klopp. Since Mo Salah is not there, Trent, do not invert. That's one thing, for example, I would change. I would not want Trent to invert now, currently, as things stand. I don't need the Trent inversion thing. I need Trent to play just a prototypical right back until Mo Salah's back. Because when Mo Salah's back, he's occupying 2-3 players. Please don't think they're going to give the same respect to Harvey Elliott or Nunez or Diaz or Jota or whoever plays right wing. You're not going to get the same respect that Mo Salah does. Mo Salah gets a next level respect. So you're not going to get that level of respect from anyone. So that's just how it goes. So for me, I'm looking at the situation with Arsenal. I'm looking at the situation with this game. I'm looking at this general Liverpool situation right now. It's about these players stepping up, and it's about these players delivering. At the same time, Klopp putting them in a position to step up and deliver. If we keep a clean sheet over the next 5 games, I back someone in the team to at least score a goal. Like, you know, so it's about us being defensively solid. It's about us, you know, having that defensive stability, that defensive solidity, you know. So Van Dijk and Konate both need to step up. So yeah, I think these two is my favorite center-back partnership at this club. Unfortunately for us, sometimes it's just like Konate just gets injured. That's the issue, man. It's just a fitness thing. I think Konate is a better defender than Saliba, But because Konate does not play enough games, we cannot make said argument. We're not about to do the Reece James Trent thing that the Chelsea fans do. Oh, but when Reece James plays, he's better than Trent. Yeah, but he plays 5 games a season. Obviously, it's not as bad with Konate, 100%. But the problem is he just does not play enough games of football. When you watch Konate, I think Saliba has one thing better than Konate, and that's passing the football. The one thing that I think Konate has over Saliba is passing. That's it. I don't think Konate has anything else over Saliba other than passing. That's it. So I don't think Konate has Saliba has anything over Konate other than passing. Because when I'm looking at Konate's physical attributes, obviously he beats Saliba. From a defensive perspective, tackling, heading the football, the aerial ability, stuff like that, I think Konate is sublime. The one thing I will say is Saliba is a much better passer. So like that's one thing Konate needs to work on is his passing. So I think Saliba is like the prime prototypical kind of comfortable modern day center back. I think Konate can do that, but a much smaller level. Like, you know, so I think that's the issue. Like, better on the ball is definitely in Saliba's perspective, and he's a lot more available. So those are the two things right there. So it's just about staying fit, you know, and defending the way that he does, because he is an unbelievable defender. The only problem with him is his fitness. Now, I look at this game right here, and I look at our current situation. Obviously, we play Arsenal. 4 days later, we play the Fulham game, and then after that, there's the kind of the mini Premier League break thing for 2 weeks, which is good. It's a welcome break. I'm not going to say anything negative. Like, thank God, it's a welcome break. The one thing I'll say is, despite us not being at our fully strongest right now, Mo Salah not being there and stuff like that, the fact that all pressure is on Arsenal works in our favor. So Jota, Diaz, Nunez, all these players I just mentioned will essentially walk into an Emirates, play against a team that has all eyes on them, all pressure on them. And Arsenal fans in the chat, you guys can't even deny this. You guys can't even deny, all pressure is on you. By the way, there's a preview with Troops coming out tomorrow, inshallah. So make sure you guys will go watch that. But no one can even sit up here and even deny that all pressure is on Arsenal. Arsenal fans themselves will tell you all pressure is 100% on Arsenal Football Club to deliver. So these players are going into the Emirates with no pressure whatsoever, relaxed, calm. I'm already in a Carabao Cup semi-final. I'm one of the favorites in the Europa League. I'm top of the league in the Premier League. Why should I sit up here and just be like worried or something? Like I don't have any reason to be worried. So yeah, that's what I'll say. So all pressure is 100% on Arsenal, and for us, it's just about you know, delivering on the pitch and doing what is required, you know, on the football pitch. And I think us having no pressure on us will 100% help us in this game. Now, before I do the lineup and all of that, big up to all of you guys who joined from Footy Judge Mo. Guys, we have almost 300 people in here. Big up to you guys. It is midnight, but we are doing a late stream today. Big up to All Sports Lounge, my brother, for the super chat. 300 people in here. Please do hit that like button. Do subscribe to This Is Football. Big up to Footy Judge Mo. I can't see him in the chat, but big up to him regardless. So please hit that like button. Subscribe to This Is Football. Right now, hit the like button and subscribe. And big up to All Sports Lounge for the super chat. Now, I've spoken to Arsenal fans who are already Arteta out. There are so many Arsenal fans I've spoken to that like, okay, I'm done with this manager, right? So if Arteta loses this game on Sunday, all hell is going to break loose in the Arsenal fan base. All hell will break loose in the Arsenal fan base, because they already are in a position where they just like, oh my God. And we know Arsenal, when they are in a position where you are expected to win and you have all the pressure on you, they end up folding a little bit. So that will play into our favor. How can we be smart with this game? Number one, give Arsenal possession, because when it comes to big up to you. Here's Mo. See, I said I couldn't find Mo. Big up to Mo for the raid. Big up everyone in the chat. Almost 400 people in here now. So please hit the like button. Guys, how can we have 400 people in here and it's a midnight stream, and we ain't even on 200 likes yet. Wallah, I have some shame. Wallah, I have some shame. Hit the like button right now. Don't be moved like frauds. Hit that like button. Subscribe to This Is Football. Special shout out to All Sports Lounge for the super chat. So yeah, hit the like button right now. So with our current situation, big up Mo Habibi. With our current situation and all pressure being on Arsenal, how can Liverpool win this game, you might ask? Number one, and most importantly, do not concede a goal in the first 15 minutes. In the first 15 minutes are so pivotal because the Arsenal players will come out the blocks firing and they will try their best and they're going to go all out and shit. Do not concede a goal in that first 15 minutes. Make sure you keep it solid in the first 15 minutes because those first 15 minutes are so important beyond you can even think. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. You know, sensibly what we should do? Sensibly speak, and I'm being dead serious right now. Sensibly, we should give Arsenal the football and try hit them on the counter attack. That's the one thing that we have. The one thing that I think if we executed really well, we would have a great outcome in this game. Because we can give Arsenal the football. Listen, Habibi, you can take the ball. You can have all the possession you want. We will try to score. We will try to score. We'll try to put the ball in the back of the net. Simple as. So, yeah, that's the thing. Big up to Brandon who says, I'm available, bro, if you want another Arsenal fan on the panel, bro. There's no panel. What do you mean? Which panel? Are you talking about this video, Brandon? Please clarify in the chat so I kind of understand what you mean. First of all, big up for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Habibi. But I look at this situation that we're in, and it's just like, I'd rather us go defensive, give Arsenal the football and hit them on the counter-attack because it's shown time and time again to be successful. So we need to just be smart. We just need to be smart with it and not go too expansive, not go too all-out attacking, not do too much because we need to remember our best player is out. So we just need to be very smart with it and think how we're going to play this game of football. Brandon, please let me know in the chat so I know exactly what you mean. But thank you for the super chat, Habibi. If Arsenal win, the narrative is Arsenal's back will be too strong to debate. Nothing you can say that will convince people that Liverpool have a chance to win the Premier League. Yeah, but there are many people who don't even think that Arsenal have a chance at winning the Premier League. And once again, my guy, All Sports Lounge, I don't know why you keep relating the Premier League to this FA Cup game. There's no 3 points at the end of this game. It's not played in the English Premier League. If Liverpool lose, Liverpool are knocked out the FA Cup. It got absolutely nothing to do with the Premier League. I don't know why you keep relating them to each other. I'll give you a prime example. When Klopp first walked in, we lost the Carabao Cup final to Manchester City, and 3 days later we beat them 3-0 in the league. I gave you a Liverpool-Arsenal example. We drew 0-0 at Anfield with Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, and then we beat them 4-0 at Anfield at home in the Premier League. We need to stop linking the FA Cup game with the Premier League game because these two are just not linked with each other. There is no link. Like, maybe you can say if Liverpool beat Arsenal, then it gives them more confidence on the February 4th game or something. I'd be like, okay, fair enough. But I don't think this game is like some sort of precedent for that Premier League game because it's two completely different scenarios, two completely different. By the way, last season, when we played City in the FA Cup and we lost 3-2 to City, like, I don't think any City fan was like, oh, you know what? When we face Liverpool in the league, it's curtains because we beat them 3-2. Bro, those are two completely different games. Cup games are so completely different. Cup games are to the Premier League. It's just so different, man. I don't think you can make that connection that you're trying to make, to be honest with you. Then you're saying Arsenal is the media darling, so they will glaze over them. Yeah, okay, but then let the media glaze over them. Guys, I want us to go under the radar as much as possible. I want us to go so much under the radar that come April time, I want people to just suddenly go like, yo, how the fuck are Liverpool top of the league type thing. I don't know why people are against us being top of that. Listen, All Sports Lounge, with all due respect, I'm just going to say this right now, okay? With all due respect. Habibi, I don't want validation. I'm not going to sit up here and seek validation and ask for oh my God, please validate me and stuff. Brandon, I'm literally going to end the video in like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So this is just a preview I'm kind of doing on my own, but I appreciate your support and I 100% need to work with you. 100%. I'm actually going to get Mo to send me your number. So I can message you and we can definitely work together soon, 100%. But in terms of this video, my brother, I'm literally just going to be ending it in like 10-15 minutes. So I don't plan on staying like forever. So, but I appreciate you because it's almost 4 a.m. in Jordan, Brandon. So anyway, let me just get back to All Sports Lounge. Here's the thing, my brother. You're saying media will glaze over Arsenal like that impacts Liverpool. That doesn't impact Liverpool. Do you think like Jota and Salah and Van Dijk and Trent and Alisson are sat at home going like, oh my God, look, Gary Neville is not giving us the respect that we deserve. As Liverpool, I don't need to seek validation. You know why? I already got my validation. We won it all. We won a lot. We're the famous Liverpool and we're never gonna stop. Ale, ale, na, 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 na. Like, I don't need validation, Habibi. I've seen under Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool win every single trophy. Carabao Cup, I've won it. FA Cup, I've won it. Premier League, I've won it. Hell, Community Shield, I've won it. Super Cup, I've won it. Club World Cup, I've won it. Champions League, I've won it. We won it all. We won a lot. We just won it all, Habibi. I don't need that validation. I don't need Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher giving me props in the media. I don't need that. I don't understand how you think that affects the team. I think you're making links here that don't exist in reality. Like this is the thing. And by the way, you're welcome to disagree with me, All Sports Lounge. Please don't think like I'm being disrespectful to you or anything. I'm just responding to what you're saying. Like there's like, honestly, media validation means nothing. Let us go under the radar. Let Liverpool go under the radar. So what? So what? Let us go under the radar. It's even better for us if we go under the radar. Let the media keep talking about Arsenal and City and we'll just do our job on the football pitch quietly. No problem with that whatsoever. No problem. Big up to Queen Nader, who says, if Klopp plays Nunez, then we are finished. For the next month, there really is no choice. There's really no choice. We have to play all four. Like, listen, Mo Salah ain't here. There is no ever reliable forward that's just gonna bang every single time. So, Queen Nadra, like, I hear it. And I get your opinion on Nunez, and I'm probably, if me and you ever spoke, I would probably agree with you more when it comes to Darwin than the people who fully back Darwin. However, in the next month, we really have no choice. So it's not like we sit up here and we have, oh my God, there's like 50 players to choose from. It's literally 4 players to choose from. You know, maybe drop Nunez against Arsenal, maybe play him against Fulham, maybe drop Diaz, drop Gakpo, drop one of them, play the other in the other game. Like, it's just, we have to play all of them, to be honest with you. So we're in a position right now where we have no choice. We have no choice but to play them. That's what I would say. And actually, Darwin Nunez against Arsenal is not a bad idea. Arsenal, you know, and Darwin Nunez with the counter-attack, stuff like that. It's just not a bad idea. Big up أخوي نور. أخوي عملت deactivate لأنه في أشياء بالحياة الواقعية لازم أعملها، عرفت علي؟ فبس عملت deactivate. By the way, for the people asking about my Twitter, I just deactivated my Twitter because I need to just handle real life business. Sometimes in real life, you have stuff you need to handle, shit you need to do. So I just had to choose Twitter, YouTube. YouTube is obviously how I make my living. My people in the chat all the time as well, showing me support and love. Big up to you guys. So I couldn't choose Twitter over YouTube, but big up to you. Thank you, Sugar. Tislam Noor Akhoy, Tislam. Big up Selection says, how can we be under the radar? We're exceeding expectations. That's it. That's not under the radar. Thou, a club of our magnitude, is never under the radar. No, but Selection, that's not my point. Selection. Okay, Selection. Hear me out. This is the super chat I'm responding to. if Arsenal win, the narrative Arsenal is back will be too strong to debate. Nothing you can say that will convince people that Liverpool have a chance in the Prem. I told All Sports Lounge that the game in the FA Cup got nothing to do with the game in the Premier League because it's a completely different dynamic. And then he proceeds to say Arsenal is the media darling, so they'll glaze over them. My point to him was, I don't care if the media glaze over them. Let us go under the radar when it comes to the media, and let us just do our talking on the football pitch. So that's the point I was making, Selection. I'm not saying Liverpool Football Club are under the radar and any of that. I'm just saying when it comes to Liverpool Football Club, even if we are going under the radar, even if you know we're not getting glazed over by the media, Liverpool fans in the chat right now, do you care what the media say about Liverpool? Honestly, so many Liverpool fans in the chat right now, they tell you, bro, I couldn't care less. You think I give a fuck if Gary Neville says we're going to win the Premier League or not? Wallahi, I don't care. Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, Souness, whoever, yaki, say whatever you want. Wallahi, I don't care. Wallahi, I couldn't care less about what the media say. Like, so if you're worried about the media glazing over Arsenal, let them glaze. I don't care. I don't care. Glaze over whoever the hell you want to glaze. I want to win this season. So it's just like, listen, if they don't glaze over us, they don't glaze over us. I just don't give a fuck. I'm not looking to be glazed over. I'm looking to win the trophies, Habibi. That's what I'm looking to get. So I really couldn't care less about the media. And I would rather everyone keep Arsenal, Manchester City title race, and Liverpool keep creeping and creeping and creeping and creeping. And this is what I want. Just deliver on the pitch, man, respectfully. Like, honestly, people are already saying it. Look, Football Club, big up to him. Results over glazing, man. Like, respectfully, F what the media say. I just couldn't care less what the media say, man. Let the media say whatever the hell they want to say. I genuinely could not care less. Say whatever the hell you want, Habibi. I'm good. I'm good. I do not need you to glaze Mo Salah. I don't need you to glaze Virgil or Trent or Alisson or the incredible players. Every time someone makes a team of the season, they have Vicario in net over Alisson Becker. Some people have Pedro Porro over Trent Alexander-Arnold. Some people are not even putting Mo Salah in their team of the season. You think I give a fuck? Listen, keep winning. Keep being top of the league, and come June we will collect apologies, simple as. But I'm not going to sit up here and care about media validation. Who the fuck is Gary Neville? Like, I don't care. Like, listen, I'm not interested in media validation, man. I'm interested in results on the football pitch. And speaking of, it's time for your favorite segment, the team. Hey, so team time, Habibis. Team time, Habibis. My team for this Sunday. Now, before I start the team, as you guys already know, like the video. 320 people in here. Subscribe to This Is Football. Big up to Selection, Nadra, Brandon. Big up to All Sports Lounge. And big up to JJ Ash. I'm about to just read his super chat right now. We have to win. It's at home and will psychologically set the tone for the Premier League game, especially for us. Otherwise, the fickle fans will pile pressure on Arteta. I think if you lose this Sunday, certain fans on this platform will have an absolute field day. Oh my God, the stuff that they will do on this platform, yeah, Habibi. Streams will be streaming. People will be ranting. Get Arteta out my club. That's what they'll be saying on YouTube. Like, I think if you lose this, that's why I'm saying the pressure is on Arteta. I'm not removing pressure from Liverpool. I'm just saying it as it is. This Sunday, if Arsenal lose, what are the chances that they win the Prem or the Champs? Very low compared to the FA Cup. So because it's a very low chance, people are just going to go absolutely mental. And to be honest with you, they probably have the right to go a little bit mental if you do lose this game, because Arteta and these players, they need a trophy. Simple as. So, yeah. Big up, Habibi, JJ Ash. So, guys, let's just put it up on the screen. As my guy right here says, CFC, Owens, LFC. JJ says Lee Gunner, and then weirdos will have a field day. Hey, listen, big up Lee Gunner. He's one of my guys. He ain't a weirdo. He ain't any of that. You know, big up all the people. Listen, JJ, everyone's entitled to an opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. You know, let the people think what they want to think, Habibi. So, yeah, big up, Habibi, big up. Thank you for the super chat وشكرا عن جد على دعمك للقناة عن جد أخوي أنت حبيبي. Anyway, best goalkeeper in the league, in the world, Alisson Becker. I don't think if I speak about Alisson Becker for the next hour, I genuinely wouldn't give him enough respect. That guy is just unbelievable. Andy, that's not the point. I'm saying from a media perspective. Andy, you're a Man United fan. You Man United fans yourselves don't even like Gary Neville as a pundit. So why are you coming at me for? Anyway. Now, this part right here, I don't think anyone's going to disagree on. Obviously, Trent, right back, left back, Joe Gomez, or I don't know if he's called Joseph. Nope, it's Joe. Obviously, over here, we got Kanai. Over here, we've got Van Dijk. Come on, keyboard, you piece of crap. So with this back five right here, this has now become our strength. The back five has become our strength now. Usually when you look at Liverpool, oh my God, the forward line's unbelievable. Blah, blah. This is the strength. This is the strength right now. So, you know, this is the strength of our team. No, but Tom, once again, this is the preview for the FA Cup game. If this was the Premier League game, so see, there you are. There you are. There you are. Andy.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
So Andy comes in my chat. By the way, big up Andy. Don't even ban him or mute him or anything. This is one of my big supporters as well. Great guy. He says, who's Gary Neville? A man that has more Premier Leagues than your own club. And then 3 comments later, I can't stand listening to him. Big up Andy, man. My brother. Big up to you. JJ says, Husam the diplomat. بكرة نكلم الديوان يخلوك سفير فوق العادة خاوة. حبيبنا حسام مستمر التوفيق. حبيب قلبي والله حبيب قلبي. عمري انت عمري وشكرا على دعمك للقناة. I appreciate you so much, but I'm not being diplomatic at all. I'm just being that serious. I think all the pressure is on Arsenal. Habib, we go into that game with no pressure whatsoever. Listen, the pressure is on you guys. You guys have to win. And for me, I'm good. And when it comes to the diplomat, me and Lee Gunner actually have a good relationship. I've got nothing negative to say about the guy. I've redirected to his streams. He's redirected to my streams. We have a good relationship, you know. There's no need for me to say anything negative about him. And if he doesn't think Arteta's good enough, then that's his opinion. You know, it's not me being a diplomat. I just think everyone's entitled to their opinion, innit? Ahmed says, I can slander him, not a Liverpool. I didn't even slander him. I'm just talking from a media perspective. I could not care less what the media say about us, you guys. I'm not going to sit up here and seek validation. Oh my God, please, Gary, love me. Please, Jamie, love me. Please, the other Jamie, love me. Please, Graham Souness, love me. Who cares what the media say? Let them say whatever they want to say. These guys got Pedro Porro in the team of the season instead of Trent. Vicario instead of Alisson. Like, you guys want me to take media seriously? Anyway, back to the team. So, this is now where it gets interesting. You see, the next 6 is where it gets interesting. Because the first 5, first of all, I'm seeing certain people propose, like Kwanzaa. Guys, you know what's the best way to kill a youngster's confidence? Let him get peppered away at the Emirates. Kwanzaa is not made for this game. Let him play the Europa. Even, by the way, I wouldn't even have a problem with Kwanzaa starting against Fulham. Just not here. That's it. So now, midfield. First of all, let me start. Let your apologies be as loud as your disrespect for the man himself. Oh my God, I'm so tired of this shit app, man. Oh, so Mac Allister now has a space. Fucking bozos. Anyway, Alexis McAllister. Let your apologies be as loud as your disrespect. All the people who have insulted my baller, my midfielder, the most fundamentally sound midfielder in this team when Thiago's not there, you all deserve slap. Ryan, you deserve slap. And I called you out on the Troops preview, and I hope you hear it with your very own eyes and get dunked on. Because McAllister is an absolute baller, and obviously he's going to be the starting DM. Endo, can't believe I'm about to say this, but we will miss you. Big up to you. But anyway, Alexis McAllister is back in this team. And there's only really one true answer to all of this. Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch. I spoke earlier on about Ryan Gravenberch. I spoke about him. It's not like some sort of secret. It's not like some sort of like I'm trying to be edgy or anything. I spoke about Gravenberch already. Gravenberch needs to step up. Someone earlier on in the chat said that, like, guys, I need Gravenberch to step up. I like, he's a youngster. I get it. It's his first season. Yada 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 yada. And I'm gonna be lenient with him, obviously, because it's his first year. But at the same time, bro, we need some performances. Curtis Jones has stepped up massively this season. Massively, Curtis Jones has stepped up. Massively, Curtis Jones has stepped up, and that's why he's getting so much credit from me, because he stepped up massively. Simple as. So with Gravenberch, Habibi, step up, yah. Give me a good dribble, give me a good pass. That's all I ask for. So that right there is my midfield three. Obviously, on the right, we go for Mo Salah, the best player. Oh my God, I just realized Salah. Oh. I'm so used to just putting Salah right wing that I just put the guy right wing. I just put Mo Salah right wing. I literally just put Mo Salah right wing. There you are. There you are. Look at this. Is how I feel about you guys laughing at me.
What's up, homie? Huh? Oh. Is that how you act, huh? When a friend makes a mistake, huh? No, really?
Is that how you act when a friend makes a mistake, you guys? Look at you. Look at you. Absolute frauds. I love you, Mo. Anyway, on the right, this is going to be a massive decision. Massive decision. Yeah, 6 years, man. 6 years. 6 years, Habibi. Big up to Siddy, says Phillips, Beck, and Williams. Suicide back to yo, Siddy. Even if you don't want us to take the FA Cup seriously, that does not mean that we go and lose to Arsenal 7-0 just because you don't want us to take it seriously. Relax, Siddy. Habibi, look at Siddy. Siddy doing too much now. Siddy doing too much. Message Phillips, Beck, and Williams. Oh my days. People are saying it in the chat, Harvey Elliott. I actually disagree. I'm not going Harvey Elliott. I'm not. I'm going on the right. Luis Diaz, that is. That's why I'm going on the right. I think from a winger perspective, if he plays like he done against Newcastle, he will terrorize whoever the left back is. Guys, Zinchenko's not fit, and they're going to be playing Kivior. We need a winger to terrorize Kivior. And the winger that terrorizes Kivior will not be Harvey Elliott, because Elliott is going to cut in, try play a pass to the others. So we need someone to step up, to be honest with you. Like, simple as. We need someone to step up, and I think Diaz will be the guy there. Now, I'm doing this. Going Jota on the left, and this man right here. I'm going Darwin Nunez. If we want to play a style that is conducive to success away at the Emirates, I'm not trying to go to the Emirates and do pass, tiki-taka. Oh my God, look at me. I play beautiful football. Couldn't care less. Give them the ball and just go and fight on the counter-attack. Kill them on the counter-attack. That's what I want. I'm not saying we should, park the bus or anything. I'm just saying we need to try beat them on the counter-attack. Now, people are saying, should Elliott deserve to start? Yeah, I agree with you, but it's Elliott or Gravenberch for me. It's not Elliott or Diaz. And I don't think Gakpo has enough explosiveness to play on the wing. I'll be honest with you, Gakpo on the wing for me is still a horrible idea. I'm just going to say it as it is. My problem is Gakpo's explosiveness. Like, Gakpo getting from 0 to 60 is my problem. When he gets to 60, he's very fast. But by the time he gets to 60, Saliba already has the ball. That's the problem. So that's the issue. By the way, big up to Michael. I see you as well commenting all the time in my chat as well. Big up to you. He sends in 2 empty super chats. Indonesian rupiah. Guys, I'm not now a millionaire because he sent it in Indonesian rupiah. Have some shame. But Big up to you, my guy Michael, man. I appreciate you, Habibi. Terry Makasai, thank you for the super chat. Big up to you. Garuda, Indonesia. Big up, Habibi. So, this is my personal team right here. Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Gomez, McAllister, Gravenberg, Jones, Diaz, Jota, and Nunez. I think Elliott could be a game changer off the bench, as my guy Banjo just said. That's the thing. So there needs to, he's going to be maybe someone off the bench that changes the game positively for us. But you guys, look, I'm telling you guys from right now, sorry to disappoint the people who just want me to be fake and fake my thing. So no worries, Michael. Listen, you can just put in a regular chat and I'll put it up on the screen for you. So I can count it as the super chat. But thank you anyway. I'll be honest with you guys, man. If we lose this Sunday, please don't expect a rant. Please don't expect me to cry. Please don't expect me to come up here and BS and, oh, well, we lost. Well. No. I'm not going to, do fake tears like some people do. Put water here. Just let the fake tears drizzle through on your eyes. Like, I'm literally not going to do that. Like, listen, we lose this game. Adi. We're in a Carabao Cup semi. Probably going to get to the final of that. And we have a Europa League run as well. So, and we're top of the league. So it's not something that I'm going to sit up here and cry about, to be honest with you. All pressure is on them. All pressure is on them. Lil Tim says, Husam, Nunez and Diaz stinks. Habibi, there is no other options. Like, putting Gakpo in there when you're trying to counter-attack it just means it's a little bit crazy. And with you saying it stinks, any front line for Liverpool Football Club without Mo Salah stinks. But we have to deal with what we have to deal with over the next month. We can't keep complaining about it. Step up. These two players that you say stink, I agree. They've stinked. Time for you to step up. Stop stinking. Put some deodorant. Smell nice. That's what I would say. He says, what I wrote, you guys will lose, finger crossed. I freaking need this, says Michael. Hey, Michael, I understand. And that's why I said, once again, no agendas. The pressure is on Arsenal. The pressure ain't on us. The pressure ain't on us, bro. Like, the pressure is on Arsenal. Let Arsenal do their thing. Like, pressure is on you, my guy, Michael. So we're in a good position. Big up, man like Spoopy, who says, Arsenal fan base meltdown tomorrow night, please. First of all, big up for the super chat, Spoopy. I appreciate you, Habibi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Second of all, it's not tomorrow night because the game is on Sunday. Now he scared me. Now see, I'm double checking. Hold that, Spoopy. I told you the game's on Sunday. The game is on a 4:30 on Sunday, Spoopy. Look at this. So that 9 p.m. Ahwa is gonna bang, inshallah. Saad, Ziyad, Hamza, Staffy, Mo. No, it's not Saturday. Oh, you guys are doing the whole, it's like past 12, so it's Saturday, I think. Okay, guys. Rule of thumb for Husam, when you deal with me. It's only the next day when I wake up. I don't give a fuck if it's 6 a.m. and I still haven't slept. In my mind, it's Friday still. It's Friday there. It's Saturday. It's 4 a.m. over here, but I still don't count it as Saturday, innit? It's Saturday when I wake up, so you can hold that. But anyway, listen, if we do beat them, it will definitely be a meltdown. If we do beat them, it definitely is a meltdown, Spoopy. And I'll be honest with you, we're all going to cook Saad. I can't wait for the Vel intro. He's going to roast the shit out of Saad. And it's just going to be a thing of beauty. I think the whole 3 minutes is just going to be Saad getting cooked, like, because it's just bad. By the way, big up Spoopy and everyone in this chat as well who absolutely violated Footy Judge Mo when he posted that team. You guys cooked him yesterday. They were sending me screenshots of everything you guys said. I'm like, yo, let's go cook this fraud. I saw Spoopy, I saw Adi, I saw Toka, I saw all of you guys in the chat violating him. He can hold that. He can hold that. The corrupt judge, Mr. Devil's Advocate, he got cooked, and rightfully so. Thank you, Spooby, my brother, and hopefully we do win. Hopefully we do. Selections. By the way, I want us to win, make no mistake. But if we lose, I'm not going to cry. That's what I'm saying. Diaz is severely handicapped at right wing. He has to be left wing or doesn't play at all. Put Nunez right wing to make up for Salah's presence and Jota as a striker. My logic is the left back is obviously the crystal clear weakness. No Tomiyasu, no Zinchenko. Kiwi are probably going to play there. All I'm saying is play someone who can violate the left back. By the way, if Klopp thinks Ben Doak can violate the left back, I have no problem with that. Just make sure you violate the left back because that's going to be your outlet. Your outlet is essentially going to be violating the left back. We need someone to just destroy the left back. That's it. So, yeah, that's a selection. And when you say handicapped, like I look at our other options. If Diaz can get past the fullback and can cook the fullback, then he can play a role for us. Is he better on the left? Of course, but then there's no one on Salah's level anyway on the right. So that's the issue. And selection, don't forget your bet that Mo Salah won't be our top goal scorer this season, eh? Don't forget. Anyway, look at this guy. Oh, you better win. This Tottenham Hotspur scraped past Burnley, and you're giving it the big one in the chat right now. Have some shame. Your football club's embarrassing. You literally scraped past Fulham. You scraped past Burnley. I have no words. I have no words for Tottenham Hotspur. Biggest embarrassment. One thing me and Arsenal fans will agree on, Spurs, biggest embarrassment. One of the biggest embarrassments in the whole league. All Arsenal fans in the chat right now will agree with me. Liverpool fans, you already know. Absolute shameful club. But I like Henry Wright though, so big up Henry. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. Anyway, listen, this has been one late-ass stream. Big up to All Sports Lounge. Big up to Brandon. Big up to Nadra. Big up to Selection, JJ, Siddy, Spooby, Tims, and Michael for the super chats. Big up to you guys, man. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up to everyone for their support and for their love. Toka, do you want me to play you the Birdman clip again? Do you want me to play the Birdman clip again? Or do you get the point?
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Stop playing with my name, Toka, before I slap the shit out of you. Fraudulent. By the way, guys, I'll expose Toka quickly. Guys, Toka is the biggest fan of Hamza. He DMs me every day. He's like, can you please get Hamza on the channel? Can you please get Hamza on the channel? Biggest fan of Hamza in the whole chat. He's like, Husam, when I have a tough day or I have a shit day at work or I'm just not enjoying life, I will always listen to Hamza on your channel. He absolutely loves Hamza and he just twerks for him in the chat every time. Just by the way, guys, live chat replay is on for the last time. Just go to last week's A-listers and you will see Toka in the chat. Yada 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 yada. Just twerking for Hamza. He loves to twerk for Hamza. He's a Hamza sexual, 100%. 100%. And he watches anime. So Toka can hold that because he's a fraud. Man said, do you know Henry Wright? No, I don't know Henry Wright. I'm just a random guy from Jordan who has a channel. You massive bozo, Toka. I want to slap you. You're such a fraud. You Hamza twerker. Anyway, guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. If we do hit 25k by tomorrow, then you guys get the Q&A. I have no idea what content to do tomorrow because there's just nothing for us to talk about. Hey guys, welcome to my Chelsea Preston review. Couldn't care less. Big up to my guy, All Sports Lounge as well. W's for him in the chat as well because he supported us a lot today on the stream. Husam, if Arsenal win, their fans will say this is what he should have done back at Anfield. Now he knows how to beat Klopp. The momentum going to the Premier League. But once again, my brother, All Sports Lounge, what the Arsenal fans say and what the Liverpool fans say has nothing to do with Liverpool Football Club and Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal fans saying this is what we should have done at Anfield does not mean that Arsenal magically beat us in the game in the Premier League. All I'm saying is, as someone who has viewed the Premier League for a really long time, the dynamics of a knockout FA Cup game is completely different to the dynamics of a Premier League game where there are 10 points at stake, where there are 3 points at stake at the end of the game. what is at stake tomorrow? You either get knocked out or you carry on being in the competition. You get me? So basically, you either stay in the FA Cup or you get knocked out. Very simple. If we lose against Arsenal or we beat Arsenal in the Premier League, there are 3 points at stake. So it's a completely different thing. Now, the reason why I say the Sunday is all pressure on Arsenal is because they haven't won anything significant under Arteta, this group, I'm saying. He's done it with the Emery and the Wenger players. It's time for him to do it with his own players type thing. So that's what I'm saying. But anyway, big up to you, All Sports Lounge. Big up to you. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. And inshallah, we'll be back whenever we're back. Love you all. And we're only 20 subs away from 25K. So make sure you guys are sharing the videos everywhere, liking, subscribing. Tell your mother to subscribe, your brother to subscribe, your father to subscribe. Just go subscribe on your whole family's phone, man. Anyway, love you all. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace.